Hi, people. The name is Mark, and we're going to start this off with bondage. Age of the bond, right? And the birth certificate is the bond, right? That's why it's a banknote, bank chattel, right? It says this is legal tender, right? Legal, the oldest form of prostitution. Obviously, if you're running around with a birth certificate, that makes you a liar because you've applied. You've applied to it, right? And so bondage, age of the bound, age of the bond. Just out of you. Slavery, involuntary, so that tells you that it's voluntary, personal servitude, then captivity. Then it says in Old English law, villenage. So if you live in a city, or in ville, in Palais le Français, in ville, well, you take the V out and you have ill. So we, double V, we, ill, and an age. You will age, and because you're getting ill, in the age of ill. Right? And they'll call you a villian, hence tenure. You're 10. They'll multiply that. Anyhow, so then it says bondsman. Now we're just going to call this video bondsman. And we've looked at bondage, the age of the bond. What do they do when they put you in handcuffs? You've been bound. It says bondsman, a surety. And this is how I'm going to keep words so simple for you people. One who has entered into a bond as surety. We've looked up suretyship in other words and surety. The word seems to apply, especially to the sureties upon the bonds of officers, trustees, etc. So, now, if you rock up and you apply keywords, it's amazing how one word just blows the doors wide open. And it says, who can apply? So we know what who is, we know what can is. And now we're looking at who can apply for a certificate, a birth certificate for a surname, your name. And now you're coming up and you are applying. And if we come up here, we'll read this over. And it says, the word seems to apply, especially to the sureties upon the bonds of officers, trustees, etc. So if you've applied for this and you've lied to get this, you've agreed to be the man who is the subject to the piece of paper, which is the birth certificate and is a chattel note, and we've read service and the whole 9 yards. So that thus makes you a bondsman. So why would you offer to pay the debt in the hands of another? This debt truly never existed. This is a man-made fiction. And then if you come up to, I don't know, we'll say suretyship, just to show you guys that you're paying a debt. And not only that, bond, a contract by specialty to pay a certain sum of money. So you've agreed, rocked up to agree to pay a certain sum of money, right? Become a slave, and, right, by voluntary, with your signature, sin at your personal servitude and captivity, to be bound thereby, age of the bond, and to become a bondsman, a man of the bond. And obviously, we stated right here, keywords. The word seems to apply. Well, of course it applies. There it is. It says right there. It applies right here for an Ontario birth certificate. So I'm going to leave it at that, people. I just cannot keep it any simpler. This is Satan's system. You never had to energize this. If they send this stuff to you in the mail, even if you don't apply for it, make sure you have witnesses, video record it, date it, the whole 9 yards, and even send it back registered mail. I don't care how you do it, but you prove that the devil's certificates, the work of Satan, the work of the number of the beast, gets back to these people. And that's it, that's all. So keep your heads up, your sticks on the ice. Cheers, bye.